Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we made our way across the desert, chasing after the gym leader, so we can try and return his wallet to him. And this episode, where is the trainer? There's the trainer. We'll make it to Port Marata and give him back his wallet. We'll also explore the surrounding area. If I win, you can help me by making my deliveries in my stead, as we get attacked by bulls. Joaquin, the courier. Running a rufflet. I knew that wouldn't work. I guess this is the loss. Awesome motivation I need. Time to get back to work. Let's rush into the safety of the center. I came across the desert with Psychosaur, and I'm totally exhausted. Healing up my team at the Pokemon Center gives this human a chance to rest up too. Ah, screw you. Ooh, here comes the night. There's a few Pokemon we can try and get right now. Go in for the capture. 2, 3. It can generate and release gas within its body. That's how it controls the altitude of its drift. You can also just barely see the mouth on that little X. So you want to be checking Pokemon here, because if I remember correctly, there is a Pokemon that's here that is an outlier. Ooh, there it is. You saw that Murkrow said Ditto. By checking the Pokemon, you can see through Ditto's disguise. I guess the implication is that because you're taking a close look at it, you're seeing through the imperfections of Ditto's transformation. One, two, come on. There's a Gimmo. I combine Gimmick and Ditto together. Ditto's gimmick is that it will use the move Transform to become whatever Pokemon it is facing, and then use whatever moves that Pokemon has against them. So in some cases, it can turn your moves against you if you have moves that your Pokemon knows that are super weak against itself. Ditto will also copy their stats as well, I believe, so the only stat it will not copy is HP, so this Ditto's HP will remain. So, for example, if it copies a Blissey, it's... Why are you not getting captured? What the hell? As I was saying before Zero died due to bullshit, yeah, basically... it won't copy the HP stat, so Ditto is semi-usable because while it can transform into any Pokemon, it doesn't copy the HP. Not to mention, Ditto needs a turn to set up. Alright, Majora leveled up. Its transformation ability is perfect. I say otherwise, especially in the anime. However, if made to laugh, it can't maintain its disguise. Let's revive, not full restore. Of course, we're completely surrounded. I want to head over to that lighthouse over there. What I read? Okay. Grab a free moonstone. Ooh, another way you can tell if a Pokemon is a Ditto, if Ditto transforms into a Pokemon that can only more so if you see a Pokemon that's by itself that only appears in a group, then it is guaranteed a Ditto. Did you cross the Asano Desert to get here as well? You didn't happen to see a kind of weird Pokemon on the way here, did you? Phew, I think I'll definitely be using flying taxi to get back to Casarapa. Wow, the market looks so tiny from up above. Where's the gimme gold? Because I could hear it. There it is. I'm not crying. I spent so much money at the auction, but I'm not crying. The salty breezes make my eyes sting. Yeah, if you're having trouble finding a Ditto, as I mentioned before, yeah. If you see a Pokemon that normally appears in a group and it's by itself for whatever reason, it is a Ditto. You will never see Pokemon like, say, like this Donphan here by itself. Might be able to. Nope, that's just an instant kill, alright? How about all? The full swipe didn't do much, so I'll do Icy Wind, because it has weaker special attack. Nope, just dies. This is Puerto Murata. Our famed market is always busting. Come down here, and here's the market square. And we can see the gym leader. The food here is really yummy. I know you're talking to my father, but somehow you're speaking to me. Everything fresh and wiggly, kind of like me. Marinara comes from marinating, you know. When you soak food like meat or fish in lemon juice and vinegar sauce, it's delish. Welcome, welcome. Anything catch your eye? So they will just say this, they will not allow you to do anything here. Sorry, amigo, but you have to have more bidding experience to enter our auctions another time. So they will not allow you to take part in the auctions currently. So let's go see the gym leader. I forgot the odd if I changed my Pokemon around. Fulton Balooza! Where in the world? Is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item, and it will be bought up by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kubfu. I'll run around and look for it right now, in this storm. And I'm somehow wet, despite me being indoors. What do you say? What do you want? Old man Kubfu's in the middle of something super duper important, ingredient buying. If you think you're about to try and interrupt him, then I, his best apprentice, will have to stop you. So what do you have something super duper to... So what if you do have something super important to say to us busy folks, or what? This is super important, eh? 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 We'll see about that. Maybe a battle will shut your mouth. Challenge by Gym Trainer Hugo. So we're gonna start with Floatzel. Okay, I did switch her in. Despite her being weak, she needs some experience. Plus, she will easily overpower this guy. She probably... yeah, it's raining outside, so yeah, Floatzel would have got the Swift Swim. Take out Closer. Wow, that was a crit. Sonata reached level 50. Shucks! I let old man Kung Fu down. Dang it! That backfired. And now my wallet's empty too. Hey step right up and tell me, what's all the ruckus about over here? Old man Kung Fu, seems this kid has got something to say to ya. What's that now? A customer here for little old waitress? Waitress. Walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for ya? I have your wallet. Volton Beluza, my wallet! Say, what now? My lobby staffer sent you out here to bring it to me. Gah-ha-ha-ha! That's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. Guess I should apologize for my little apprentice, too. Hope he didn't bother you too much. There's something here at Porter Marata, auction, that I really want to get my hands on. So, as you kind of imagine, we were both in a bit worked up to find that I do forgotten my wallet. Ladies and gents, you wouldn't want to miss this. Here comes today's last item. Feast your eyes on the main event. I have Erie, the legendary Wakame seaweed of the Hoenn region. Do I have any takers? Volton Beluza! I don't even have to touch it, and I can see it's got the springy texture of the seaweed clock full of nutrients. Ah, just look at it. Look at how it catches the light and shines so brilliantly. Ooh, that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to get me some of that. Now listen, kid, if you want to challenge me at the Kafarafa gym, you're gonna need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test ya. Get that winning bid on that seaweed for this old man. What's a winning bid? Well, you see, here at the auction, you gotta compete with other customers for goods. You gotta be aware of how much money you have, of course. But the person who bids the highest price will get to buy whatever's on sale. So here ye are, fighting funds for the auction. And be smart with it, and win this older man that seaweed. So you'll give us some 5,000 bucks for this. 5,000, 50,000, I mean. Time for the gym test. So there is a way that you can make the most profit out of this. Little Hoenn's legendary Wakame seaweed will start the bidding at 10,000. You don't want to bid yet. Let these two bid. And we have 25,000. We are at 25,000. Do I hear more? Then bid for the highest amount. I hear a bid for 35,000. Do I hear more? We are currently at 35,000. And these two will immediately drop out. Sold! Sold for 35,000 to the little gentleman over there. That was amazing. You put those grown-up bidders to shame with your bidding skills. Thank ya for winning that seaweed for this old man. I'll be taking it now if you don't mind. This seaweed's a great catch. I do be feeling low as a seabed if I do fail to get my hands on it. If there's any of that, all that money I gave you left, feel free to keep it as a tip. You can even use it to try ye hands at the auction again if you like. Alrighty, I'm heading back to the Casarapa gym now. Old man Kung-Fu's going to prepare a real good battle for ya. See ya there. So, we can return to the gym now that we complete the gym tests. However, let's take our time to take a look around this area and the surrounding area before we head to the gym in the next episode for our battle. Now you can actually take part in the bargains, in the auctions. They change items randomly each in-game day. So he has PP maxes, ultra balls, and PP ups. But this lady is interesting. She sells special items if you have certain Pokemon in your boxes. We got one Rotom catalog up for auction. Bidding starts at 500. So we got a little girl and an old man. So there are random NPCs that can be selected. Every NPC has a category which is their favorite item, which they will always bid high for and will fight tooth and nail to try and get it. Our stock is always the highest quality, dude. So, now that we got the Rotom catalog, she will disappear until we get another Pokemon. And yeah, with the Rotom catalog, you can now change the forms of Rotom if you so desire. In order to get it, you have to have captured a Rotom and have it in your box. This also goes for any other Pokemon item she sells. You have to have the Pokemon in your box for her, in your box for her to sell that item at the auction. If you lose the auction and fail to get it, she will return the item at some point. Or for you to try again. To get to other regions, we gotta go by boat. Our poor Pokemon couldn't carry us that far. I swam to those rocks out in the water, and I'm pretty sure I spotted something on top of them. But I don't know how to get up there. I'm no pro at climbing cliffs or anything. Yes, I love goofy faceboards. It never gets old taking silly photos with them. Hey, so, like, I get at Fizzy End's deal. I've seen them around. What about that macho-looking one? Is that a different Pokemon or something? So what they meant by macho-looking one is this is actually Physion's hero form. Which you will transform to when you switch it out of battle. And I smash my face into a fence. Not again! More junk mail, ugh. Maybe I should just crumble it all up into a ball that I can throw it around with my Pokemon. When I was younger, I got into my fair share of bidding wars and brawls, both. I was a real spitfire. Alright, nothing over here. When night falls upon the city, the ghostly Pokemon appear up above. Why do you think they come? You have anything to say? Yes, you do. Have you tried to eat at Kung-Fu Lounge in Casarapa? They serve up all the freshest hulls there. Direct from Puerto Mirada, of course. Old man Kung-Fu from the Casarapa gym drops by the market from time to time. The old cute gets so excited whenever he ends at the auction that he dances a merry little jig. Alright, so let's get the rare candy. In this boat, we can see a TM. So let's grab it, and it's the TM Surf. Now in Area 2. Let's explore a little bit of this beach before we end the episode. Come under here to find a gimme gold. Got Wingull. Alright, it's a Pokemon we have. Fezzazin. So yeah, evolve Fezzazin into Palafin and you can be able to get the hero form. Alright, there's some candy. I see a Shelter. I don't think we have Shelter. Oh no, we do! Okay, never mind. Slowpokes. Such a nice beach, yet no one knows about it. People just flock to the market instead. A Pearl. Kilowatzel. Ooh, Dive Ball. Clever Feathers. Ooh, a Pokemon we don't have. Wug Trio. Let's go for the capture. It has a vicious temperament, contrary to what its appearance may suggest. It wraps its long bodies around prey and then drags the prey into its den. Too bad it is weak as hell. Alright, come over here. This item is a super potion. You can find a TM here. Dash over here. I forget if there's an item here. There's Shellos. There is, which is an Ultra Ball. And with that, I think we'll end the episode here as we come up here. So yeah, I think we'll end the episode here. In the next episode, I will meet you back at Cascarapa City, where we can take on the gym. Also, probably very quickly capture this Donphan, seeing that we failed to capture it earlier. Let's quickly capture it. One, two. Oh, come on! That should have been a capture. Oh, and of course there's a Fire Breed Tauros when I am not looking for it. Come on, capture this so that way we can end the episode. One, two, three. T9 leveled up. Donphan is covered in a tough hide, so even being hit by a car won't phase this Pokemon. However, it is extremely susceptible to rain. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.